One of the decisions that you're going to have to make when you first start the planning process is, do you want a wedding consultant who's going to help you out every step of the way? Or do you just want a wedding day coordinator who's going to be there just the day of the wedding?
My name is Mickey Novak. The name of my company is Dream Weddings. I am a certified wedding consultant and have been consulting on weddings since 1997. I would like to talk about the difference between a wedding consultant and a wedding coordinator. A consultant is there for the bride. She works with the bride, in most cases, from the beginning of her engagement until she walks down the aisle and leaves for her honeymoon. A coordinator usually works for the site. There are bridal coordinators on staff at places where she would buy her dress. There are coordinators on staff at ceremony sites and reception sites as well. What I would like to convey to the bride is that she needs to be aware of what it is that she is looking for as far as in her planning process. If she wants someone to walk through all of the different areas with her regarding her wedding planning, she would probably look for a consultant. A consultant will work on your budget, will work on timelines, will make sure that you stay on track with everything that you are trying to accomplish, will listen to what you're saying, and in most cases, carry out your own plans. The coordinator is at the facility to make sure that things go right at the facility. One of the first things that a consultant does is she is a facilitator. She will follow through on all of your plans to make sure they are carried out exactly the way you desire. A wedding consultant is also an intermediary. She will step in the middle should there be a problem between you and the vendors, should there be a problem between you and your families. Sometimes it's something very slight as to you want one thing and mom wants another. That's why you have a third person. When there are any type of mishaps that may occur, your wedding consultant is there to step in and make sure that everything goes smoothly.
So be sure that you understand exactly what you are asking for and what you are paying for, so that you're not disappointed in the end result.
Well, if she doesn't have a consultant, the bride will have to not only locate the date, first of all, she has to talk to the wedding officiant or the minister, find the location that she's going to get married in. She has to think about music for the ceremony. She has to think about music for the reception. She has to think of flowers, catering, food, the budget, the tuxedos, the limousines or carriage, the flowers and dresses for the wedding party, the rings, the honeymoon. She has just a lot of things that she needs to think about. And she really has no choices until she starts researching.
And here's the thing. There's so many of these little details, which is why it's ridiculous girls try and do this on their own. Because I can list off all this stuff, and they're going to have to hand it off to a grandma or an aunt or a mom or a sister or a cousin. And these are all people that really should be enjoying the day, not running around doing errands for them. That's the sad part. One of the number one reasons why I would recommend actually hiring a coordinator or someone to help you with your budget is so that you do not go over budget. Going over budget is probably the largest problem when it comes to planning your own wedding. It is a misconception with a lot of brides that if they hire a coordinator that they're going to go over and beyond their budget. The misconception is that if your budget is, say, $10,000, when you hire a coordinator, the coordinator's fee most times is included within that $10,000. Not only that, but it actually is the coordinator's job to deliver the wedding that you two have discussed for the budget that has been set, not to go over and above.
A good coordinator is someone you can count on. Somebody that wants to make sure that every moment of your planning process is something you love, that you have fun during your engagement, that it's not something that is terribly stressful and that you end up sobbing at night because you just can't handle it all. You want somebody that's going to think about your feelings first, think about how you want the wedding to go. I've had clients book me halfway through the planning process and say, there's just too much, I can't handle it anymore. Here you go. Take it and run with it. I've had clients book me before they even get engaged. The most important reasons to hire a coordinator are time, money, and peace of mind. We can help save so much time when you're planning your wedding. We've done so much legwork prior to. We know what vendors to choose and which ones are some of the best in the area, people that we know, we've worked with and we trust. We can match up your personality, your budget, and your dreams with a particular vendor that will work best for you. We can end up saving so much money. A lot of times we have situations worked out with vendors. When we refer a client to them, they will offer our clients a discount. A wedding consultant can bring peace of mind. When you feel that you are maybe a little stressed out, maybe you are having to deal with a situation you really hadn't anticipated, we can step in and help bring some resolution. Any wedding, any size, any style, any budget can use a coordinator. You don't have to hire a coordinator for the entire planning process. Many of us will do direction only, day of. And that simply ensures that we are there to make sure all of your plans run smoothly.